Bonjour la classe et bienvenue à la leçon pour aujourd'hui. Aujourd'hui, nous allons lire. So we're going to do la lecture. We're going to read a little bit today, but today is a little bit more interactive. I'm actually going to read something that I have. It's not free. It's not like a free voluntary reading. Like you can choose whatever you want. I'm guiding you and telling you what you're going to read today. And so on this page, on this video right here, you can see that it says Une souris verte. That is the title of what we will be reading today. So aujourd'hui, you need the Google form that goes along with this. That's just where you're going to keep your responses so you can kind of follow along the different activities and the pace. It's going to look very similar to what we're doing in class, but adapted for you working at home. So it would be really interesting to know how it goes for you. And importantly, you need the link to the website on PowerSchool, so you can click on that now if you want to, or you can wait for me. I'm going to guide you through it. This video is just going to guide you through, tell you what you're doing, and then it's going to be very short, and then you just get on with the rest of class for today. So it looks like a lot of writing here. So you might want to, after I'm done talking, like pause the video and have it to one side. All of these step-by-steps are the Google form. So except starting from number 2, it is the Google form. This is where you put your answers in. So you can either pause the video and just have this screen to one side, or you should definitely be following along the Google form anyway. So I put aujourd'hui, nous allons lire une comptine. So une comptine is a nursery rhyme. So I thought it would be cool to do that today because we are in the unit of childhood. And so when we are children, generally we read nursery rhymes. And so this is a French nursery rhyme. C'est une comptine française. C'est une comptine française qui s'appelle La Souris Verte. Okay, I did this last year with my classes and it was just like kind of fun, just different, interesting. So since you won't be in the classroom with me, what you're going to do is click on a link and there's a page which can take you to this nursery rhyme, and it's interactive. There are lots of different activities to do. So you read and reread and listen and watch and read this nursery rhyme like several times. So in the classroom, we're going to be reading it individually, in groups, as a class. We're going to be reading it several times in different ways. So I want you to kind of get that experience at home too. And there's a game that you can play to kind of test your knowledge based on it. So make sure you're doing all the activities first, then do the game so you get the best score possible, because you're going to tell me the score on a Google form. There's definitely going to be some words that you don't understand and some that you do. So you are going to write number 3, and the next step after that, it will be the keywords that you understand without looking it up. So you're going to do all of the first part, reading and everything, without looking anything up, just kind of trying to understand as much as possible first time round. So you're going to write those down in box number 3. Box number 4, then you can use the dictionary to look up the meaning, and I want you to be specific so you're not spending ages looking up 100 different words. So I want you to pick up to 5 new words. So the keywords that you think, if I knew what that meant, this would help me understand everything else. So and this is exactly what we're doing in a classroom. We're reading without a dictionary, and then we will pick up a dictionary and have a look. So I'm going to show you an online dictionary that I want you to use. Anyway, so we'll get to that point. And then the last 2 things is just write a short summary in English. So what do you think it means? So not just keywords now, but like, what do you think is going on in this nursery rhyme? What do you understand of it? And then the last thing, again, we're going to do this in the classroom too. Well, you're going to research it because you'll have more time to do this at home. In the classroom, I'm going to introduce it and we're going to talk about it in French. But kind of the history, the meaning behind the rhyme. Most rhymes, most fairy tales, most stories have usually a deeper, darker secret of why, like moral behind it or story behind it. And this one does too. And it's kind of interesting. So I want you to finally, kind of that's your last step, is what is the meaning? What do you find out about it? Okay, and you can do that in English too, and then write a brief summary of it, and that's all that you need to do for today. Okay, so I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna like go through the link and show you all of that stuff. So I'm gonna change my screen. So on PowerSchool, you would have already clicked on a Google form, and it would have taken you to this. Une cantine, La Souris Verte. That is La Souris Verte. And there are all the questions. And then here it says find the reading. So you may or may not have already clicked on it. It's going to take you straight to the story Une Souris Verte. And so the first thing that you're going to click on when you click on that link is going to take you to this page. It says l'histoire, and it's got the whole thing here with just one. I love that picture, with just one picture. Okay, so I want you to read this one first. Do the first thing, just read it to yourself, and then you're going to click down here on this box where it says lire l'histoire, and it has, these are what I mean by the different activities. So the first one is lire l'histoire, then it's écouter. So again, you're doing the story, but this time you can listen, écouter. So it's going to read it to you. So that's awesome. And then the next one is regarder. So you'll be able to listen again, but with regarder, so it's going to help your comprehension as well. I want you to do this one, lire l'histoire avec une aide. So, which is read the story with help. And then click through. And then you can do the jouer. So just go in that order. When you go to jouer le jeu, lancer le jeu, you got to click here to start the game. Lancer, to launch, to start the game. And then at the end, you'll get a score. It's short. It's very short. It's like 6 questions or something. You actually, I think even before doing a game, I think doing this last one, découvrir, is important because I think it might actually help you. But it's like not the story itself, but it's about stuff in the story. So it's about La Souris. So it's, again, just more reading around the story. So it's just interesting. You'll pick up new words and that kind of thing. So all of this, and after you've done all of that, you're going to come back to like writing keywords that you understand. So your keywords can be from all of that I've just shown you. So this bit says use an online dictionary to look up. So after you've done that, you can look some words up. There are a lot of things which you might know, and then I would pick, because you can only pick up to 5, just pick 5 key things that you're like, well, this word keeps coming up and I don't really know what it means. I want you to use this website. It's called reverso.net. I'll try and put it on the PowerSchool page as well, actually. But reverso.net, I'll try and put a link on it for you. And make sure that you've got it from French to English, because that's the way around you'll be going. And when you click on translate, it's good because it gives you like a range of different options. Do not use Google Translate. It doesn't tell you often if it's masculine or feminine or what kind of, if it's a noun or a verb. It's not good. Reverso is much better. So, and again, you're just looking at words, so don't look up, copy and paste like huge sentences in there. And then after that, so after you've got the words that you understand plus the 5 new words, then write just a short summary of what you understand. It doesn't have to be, don't worry if there's still some things that you don't fully get. That's okay. I read sometimes nursery rhymes in English. I don't fully get what it means because they're like old and written weirdly. I read stuff all the time to Joshua and I'm like, no idea what this is saying. I mean, I understand the words, but I don't get what it means. So just give it a go. Okay, I just need to know that you've tried with it. So voila. I hope you have fun with this one today. This is a little bit different. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Au revoir.